that set piece is defending.
For anybody just coming in late, Liverpool lead by 1-0. The scorer, Ian Rush. But a feast of football for you to look forward to today, of course. Here's Barnes. I'm sure our audience includes a whole host of professional players and managers. All of whom have played a part on the road to Wembley in some shape or form, no doubt. Here's Palace with Barber. Looking for Bright, who'd pulled away from Hansen, but Burrows came in with a covering header.
They're really sticking at it, John. I think they're working tremendously hard at Crystal Palace, and I think that really, if it, just for that one moment, they still could have been this as a goalless draw. I just feel now that they've got to get a bit of joy, perhaps a goal before half-time, which will give them the real lift that they need.
Yes, they did contribute to their own downfall a bit on the goal, because it was when Pardew gave the ball away to McMahon that there was no turning back then for Palace. The defence was split with one pass. Here's Beardsley. But Jeff Thomas is having a good match in midfield, number 8. Really leading the side well.
In actual fact, the passing has been quite good today, Liverpool. Not quite as we expect, and they've been caught in possession quite a few times, owing to the fact that they're pressing the ball, Crystal Palace, very hard.
Now Ian Rush, who we saw injured about 5 or 6 minutes ago, cannot carry on. So here's an unexpected change in the proceedings. Steve Staunton is going to come on. And the man who scored the goal by which Liverpool lead will play no further part in this semi-final. Disappointed Ian Rush.
Perhaps we won't be seeing some more danger of Ian Rush after all.
Free kick to Palace. O'Reilly's up there. Grobbelaar comes out. Here's Jeff Thomas. But George Courtney has whistled. Now then, let's have a look at what Liverpool are going to do. Steve Staunton is wearing 14, and he's taken up a left-hand side position in midfield, and I think that means Barnes up front with Beardsley, don't you, Terry?
Without a shadow of a doubt, yes. And he really was looking sharp today, Rush. And I think he was going to give him... They won't be sorry he's gone off, I shouldn't think.
Well, John Barnes, of course, used to that central striking role. Indeed, he played there in midweek against Wimbledon when Beardsley was omitted. So, indeed, we'll watch that closely, because some people, of course, believe he might even be pushed up there for England, matter of opinion. Here's Barnes again. McMahon looking for Beardsley. Richard Shaw's got to be quick here. He is. This is Barber. And Bright makes the run, and it just dropped for Grobbelaar.
What's interesting, John, is that Pemberton's gone with Barnes and playing centre-half, and O'Reilly's coming out here and playing against Staunton. That's a real surprise to me.
Well, that was Staunton who knocked that ball into Barnes. And Ray Houghton's made a dangerous run from outside right, and Andy Thorne covered. I understand it's a rib injury that has forced Ian Rush out of the action. And Liverpool having to press one of their substitutes into service, and Barnes into a new position. So 5 minutes left in the first half here at a sunbathed Villa Park, with the second part of our double bill to come up this afternoon. 3:30 kick-off at Main Road. Probably the players of Manchester United and Oldham among our viewers, I would think. Two to beat there, and Alan Hansen gives away the corner, which will give Palace some hope. Barber will go across to take it. So Riley jumping, but Grobbelaar took it so cleanly. Bruce Grobbelaar hasn't conceded many goals in the FA Cup. One of them, of course, scored by our guest today, Ray Wilkins, in the last round. But there was no possibility there of Grobbelaar doing the same thing as he did then. Took it very comfortably. Here's Beardsley finding Staunton. O'Reilly with Barnes. There's 4 minutes left in the first half. Liverpool lead 1-0. McMahon, the man whose pass provided Rush with that opening. Now Gillespie. Thorne with Barnes. Barnes wandering across to the right now and causing Palace some concern. Staunton's offside. He's offside.
That's that same run again there, John. They're just trying to get across the back of the defence. And it did look offside, mate.
Liverpool aiming to reach the FA Cup final for the 4th time in 5 years under Kenny Dalglish's management. Pemberton for Palace. Andy Gray did that well. Thomas. Pardew. Barber. Salako out left. Bright waiting in the centre for a cross. Wasn't a good enough one. Hansen found McMahon. This is where Liverpool sometimes can be so dangerous. Barnes. Palace are getting players back now, but the run is by Peter Beardsley. The same run behind the central defenders. Nobody to his right at first, and he had to hold on. Staunton. Now they've opened it up again now. McMahon. Well, the shot was always on there. So what's your overall feeling about this half, Terry?
I think it's been a good game. I think that Crystal Palace have done very well. They've caught Liverpool continuously in possession, which is not always a very easy thing to do. They've worked very hard. I think the 2 midfield players have competed against McMahon and Whelan very, very well. And Thorne was organised well at the back.
But Liverpool lead 1-0. And although the man who scored the goal is off the pitch now injured, it's difficult in some circumstances to see Liverpool letting a game go when they have the chance to take a grip on it. We shall see. There's a minute left in the first half, so there is quite a long way to go. And as you rightly said, Terry, Palace haven't folded after that goal. They've had a decent share of the proceedings territorially. Here's Pardew. Thomas. Thorne. And Mark Bright's the target here. Hussein's header out, then Hansen. Appeals for handball against McMahon, but Palace had possession. Thorne. He's looking for Thomas. Barber. Against Houghton. Now it's Salako. Attacking the right-hand flank, but again the ball in by Salako wasn't a good enough quality to trouble Liverpool.
They seem to be getting, especially Salako, seems to be getting good crossing positions with space, and he doesn't seem to be able to clear the first defender. He's getting no height on his crosses at all.
That's what's made it frustrating for Mark Bright, really, because he's been taking up a reasonable position in there, but
that's right. Yeah.